and then we'll kind of get into detail about all the wonderful benefits of these products. But first and foremost, we want to talk about, this is the Ultimate Friendly Flora. This is 4 choices, very simple, just you choose the size you want. Ultimate Friendly Flora, this is for the health of your immune system, your digestive system, and you can do a 30, a 60, a 120, or a 240 count. So here are the choices. You decide the size you want, and you can do flex pay on the larger choices. Everything's free shipping and handling. But what makes this exciting, and I want to point it out right away, if you order both, if you order the 240 count of the Ultimate Friendly Flora, you're saving $120 today. Normally the Ultimate Friendly Flora is $209.90. Look at that, $120 off. This is the highest potency we have ever offered with Ultimate. And the lowest price
ever by far.
By far. And then if you order both, if you do the Ultimate Friendly Flora 240, and if you do the largest size of the Cranberry Benefits, we're gonna be talking about that. If you order both of those, we will take $10 off each product for an additional $20 savings. Both products will come home to you, and you will save $220 total. So we'll get into that a little bit later, but I ordered both of mine earlier before I came on the air, because these are products I take anyway, and the savings has never, this is the biggest value we've ever offered on both products, but starting and focusing in on the Ultimate Friendly Flora.
And again, this is not a product like a medicine or something that works on you. This is a product that sort of works in you, that works with you, that our friendly flora are organisms that we rely upon for optimal, for ideal digestive system function, immune system function. This is not sort of a new modern thing. This is something that's been going on since the beginning of time. The same thing goes on in our pets, our dogs, our cats, our digestive system. We as living beings have these living organisms that are part of our living experience. In fact, so much a part of our living experience, they actually outnumber us. As many as, if we have, say, 100 trillion or 30 trillion cells or so, there's 100 trillion organisms. They're friendly organisms that are part of our immune system, part of our barrier system. When we take antibiotics, we wipe them out, and the consequences are obvious to our digestive system function. It's obvious to a woman. It's obvious to our reproductive system function after you take an antibiotic. So again, they're a part of a healthy digestive system, part of a healthier barrier function, because that's part of how our immune system works with its barrier function. So, and again, a lot of different probiotic products are getting, I call it kind of getting cute, where they'll have different strains for mental function or different strains for all sorts of different things. What I do is I keep it simple. I use the strains that have been well established for decades, that have been identified as being the most important balance and blend of the comprehensive ingredients in a healthy, friendly flora population in our digestive system, and playing in a barrier role as well. And if we look at this chart here, they're all names you've heard before. I could rattle off names of dozens of other probiotic forms that I just don't have any business being in a product like this. They're not fully established. If you want to go to your doctor and get those for some special medical issue, fine. But what we're doing here is we're just trying to reconstitute the normal, natural population of friendly flora that are overly sterilized world, all the antibiotics. We take all the antibiotics that come in the food, even if we're not taking them. Some of them come in foods we consume. So here you see Lactobacillus acidophilus. We've all heard about that. We find it in yogurt, Lactobacillus plantarum, Lactobacillus salivarius, and then Bifidobacterium lactis. And if you looked at the research on these, you'd find those are the strains, the specific identifying strains that are most beneficial. So all we're doing here, I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel. The wheel was invented here hundreds of thousands or millions of years ago. It was just up to us to identify those populations, those species and strains, and deliver them in a way, most importantly, that can be absorbed, that can repopulate, and that will do their job. Otherwise, if they just pass through you and they don't populate your digestive system or your body in any fashion, then you're wasting your investment. So that's the specific way we went about designing this product. We looked at the balance, we looked at the form, we looked at the most important species, and yeah, we don't have a lot of the newfangled fancy name species, but we have the species that have been with us for hundreds of thousands of years. And those are the species that are responsible for our healthy digestive system function and immune system function.
Excellent. So that's choice number one. Choice number two is Cranberry Benefits. This is another one that is the best value we have ever offered on this product. So let me show you what those choices are. You can do the Try Me size, of course, a 60, a 120, a 300, or a 600 count. Now check this out. The 600 count is normally $159.90. Today it's $79.90. You are saving $80. What makes this interesting, and I'm going to try to put both of these, maybe I'll go like this. I'm going to hold the charts like this so you guys can see something. So if you order the 600 count of the Cranberry Benefits and the 240 count of the Friendly Flora, you are going to get both products. I mean, normally the 600 count is $159.
No. By the way,
for $149, you will get both of the largest sizes.
But I don't think we've ever done a 600 count of cranberry, if I'm not
Perhaps
mistaken,
not.
before. I think our largest size of cranberry might be something around 240, at most 360.
Wow.
So that's 600 capsule supply by popular demand.
That's great.
We're doing that for the Today Special. So you're getting each of these products. The Today Special price for each of these products individually, best pricing ever. If you decide to get the two large sizes and you don't have to worry about the cranberry or the Ultimate Friendly Flora, the 240 capsules of Ultimate Friendly Flora, if you take one capsule a day, that lasts 8 months, it's fine. With the 600 capsules of cranberry, even if you took one capsule every day, and that's going to last you about 1 year and 8 months, absolutely fine. 3-year expiration on that product, so you don't have to worry at all. So both of the products are going to be fine, and it's an opportunity to just save, to get that much cranberry, to basically getting the best cranberry extract. And that product